Hey. Oh, where your phone at? You don't need that. You got a phone. Here. Oh, shit. No, baby. What? Girl, get these crap. Get these and put them on the table. Here. So can you turn it down a little bit? Oh, can you turn it down a little bit? Yes, you can. We'll go sit over there. You don't have to turn it all the way down. Just turn it down a little bit. Right there, good. Where you going?
There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Pit lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season, and these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now, it's time to go out and prove you're the better team. Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense.
This nigga averaged 720 yards per game.
Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Cardinals can play the second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back gets to give. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, wow.
And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. He's piled up 65 yards rushing in this game and getting closer to 1,400 for the season. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Touchdown, Louisville! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they finished it off, needing just a few inches and going up top to get it. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. On the ground, it's Thorne. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Russ. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Let's take just a second and talk a little bit. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, that looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal was to win the conference, and they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win today.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He wants to change this route.
Hey, put your elbow on my stomach. Go. You getting down?
The play action fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Murray. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
First down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Russ. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Panthers have their offense in high gear.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into. He had the ability.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
WML. Lock him. Come on, 16, 15, whatever number you are. Shit.
Not to lose yardage on that play, able to
Get on the
wedge
ball.
it back to
Get
the
your
line of
ass up.
scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To throw, it's Russ. Hauls it in. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Panthers in the hurry up. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Oh, he makes the catch. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got
Where
it.
you going?
And the foot down for the first down.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, they're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been...
Yeah, he's running back good for 4 yards, ain't he?
Unbelievable season.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He lost it high
Jeez.
and deep down the left side.
That was a good overthrow, but if he'd have threw that right, that would have been a piece.
This receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Firing to the right, complete. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Russ. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll pull it down. Kept it, and he's past the mark. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the...
This nigga fumbled. Lord.
The defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And when you're on defense and it's wet and it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it. There's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job on the defense, forcing it with the assist from the ref.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down.
You know, on a third and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it sets up fourth down.
The Cardinals will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he loses the football on the return. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some
Go from that bit while I ran to the sideline.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job.
It's a very sloppy football game.
Great in the tackle for a loss on first down.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Russ. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Snags it quickly on the left. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense.
Oh, let me jump that.
He has all the routes in his toolbox.
Hey, thank you for letting me switch to EA.
Backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
And the Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short.
Yes, sir. Good D.
And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off
Be on
for
the
the
50,
offense.
exactly.
The ball falls incomplete.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
He now has 79 yards rushing for this game and on his way to 1,400 for the year. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
Oh, come on, 3. He picked it.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to be a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Working that
They're going to make him run past him.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Just not able to shake enough defenders. He comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
That much time left. Oh,
no. The first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Cardinals will boot it away to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the... Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the 2nd half. Get this run game established.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Oh, man, did he turn that one loose and fired it into the teeth of the zone.
And you know as a quarterback, Grace, when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field on these curl routes, you've got to have some heat. You've got to have arm talent to get that ball out quickly into the hands of your receiver before all those defenders can get to it. Man, this QB's got a kick.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Russ. Makes the catch, it's Denson. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch.
No, block him, block him, block him, block him. Oh, block him.
Trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Back to pass. Here's a heat. That's caught. It's Denson. Owen continues to fight for yards. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route. And then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Got his man on the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
This is a designed run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Touchdown, Panthers. And that one will give them the lead. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They marched 79 yards on the drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found.
All right, defense, we need a turnover.
23. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Shoot, quick toss to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individuals.
There he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Got him. Damn.
Rid of it before the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making
That's a fumble.
You don't get very many opportunities to finish the play with a quarterback. A lot of times they're protected so well nowadays.
What you got?
But when he's a ball carrier, it's fair game, and what a great job bringing the wood.
Yeah.
And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Yes, sir. Good defense.
Serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chain. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads.
Wow, how you go?
Touchdown.
Oh, no, no, no.
They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Sure.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's
Wow.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you
Got a
running
PP.
between the tackles, and he's dangerous out
Go ahead,
of
Mimi.
space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks.
All right, hold on. I gotta move brother and get up.
Couple of yards there.
And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Russ. Grabbed over the middle, it's Denson. He almost picked up the first down.
Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Oh, no space over here.
The Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
Oh, stop.
Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. He gets it across the 40
Oh, stop.
and out of bounds at the 38. Pitt pushing the pace. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown, Pitt. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. The kickoff unit is
what you doing?
and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Go.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be
Go.
brought down after a solid effort on that return.
What you doing?
Final play of the quarter coming. The give to the back. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out.
No, don't
here in
put that on there. It's going to get stuck.
That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a
No, don't
quick
put it
look
on your
at the
face.
national
Dirty.
rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Where you going?
Dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And this guy has been putting up huge
Don't
video
you
game
start,
type
son.
stat
You
numbers
sleep,
each and
don't
every
sleep.
week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to
caught
the
it.
tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Just a quick rhythm throw there.
Hey, no,
Really
no,
good
no.
use of the tight end.
No,
Yeah, good
don't you
use of the
start.
big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
He's got to drop that. Oh, he did. No, he did not catch that. I want to challenge it, but I'm not.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the
He did
drag
not
route
catch
against
that.
zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Out of the shotgun.
He jumped over that? No way.
Looking for more. He just broke the century mark. 100 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Cardinals want to move quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The little soft flip pass falls.
See, he called Ariel.
You want to make a guy that's elite,
pass.
that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more
Was it
human.
passing?
Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass.
No, why did it make me go up so far? Damn.
It'll be a 1st down. It'll be And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. They get him on the
Hold on,
ground
Coach.
at the
It's almost
3-yard
over.
line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown!
Hold on, Coach. It's almost over.
They grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly,
Coach, no. Come on, man. It's almost over. Don't wait till the end of the game, so far.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Got a man, it's Thorne. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And these running backs are used to being split out in high school as a wide receiver, playing 7-on-7 as middle school and high school. They're just, you could tell how comfortable
Coach, hold on,
wide
dog.
receiver near the sidelines. Didn't get nervous at all.
Looking downfield, it's Russ. Got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Leaves it with the back.
Sheesh.
They tried to
Coach said, no, man, hold on. Just wait. 2 minutes.
Against this defense.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Rushes on him. He'll take a deep shot here. It's picked up.
Close.
Ruin the drive with a turnover.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
No, you're not hungry. You just ate.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield.
Coach, I know you're not hungry.
Defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. This time of year, when you're the higher-ranked team, you're getting everybody's best shot. And, guys, they answered the bell.
There are head coaches in this sport that say nameless, faceless opponents. You got to be able to show up. You got to be able to bring your best game to the park, regardless of who you're playing. A lot of eyes on this one, David, because of the rankings. But, man, they were easily the better team today.
Well, and I get that nameless, faceless, but when you play a ranked team, it gets your blood going a little bit. And you could tell they were ready to make a statement. Played a good squad. They made them look like they weren't a good squad. Proving why
So can you give me 2 minutes?
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Dude, you can't be hungry. You just ate.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I've got the
Hold on,
lead.
Coach.
I
That
want
almost
that
done.
clock to continue to roll.
Back open in the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. And now we'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC.
Still the show?
Virginia is running away with this one right now, and you just know Cavman is loving this offense today. They're up 14 over North Carolina. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for
Hold on,
us.
Coach. You got to call real quick.
Back to throw, it's Russ. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh, wow. Don't. Come on, man. The crying baby in the game. Go hold and stop.
I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game.
You're not hitting me out none, man. What you want? Stop running.
Away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad
Watch the
spot.
game.
That's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side.
Help me out, son, dog. Stop crying.
Immediately short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hits 1,500 yards. That speaks to your consistency, your durability.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee.
Oh, my God, game.
On 3rd down, but now dealing with
And you absolutely expect
Coach,
those
give me one play, dog. Just one play.
And I love it. The defense was prepared.
It's right there, one play.
You know he can.
Coach, stop trying.
They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep and don't.
makes the grab past the marker. You'll go
Coaching. You're just crying. You're not hungry. Ain't nothing wrong with you.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
That's caught. It's Thorne. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds, and now the offense trying to score one late. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yeah, and you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
The sure hands, it's Thorne. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Looking to throw, it's Russ. Quarterback moving.
Well, you can't do it better than that, guys. Getting the touchdown with just seconds to go. The extra point will now give them the lead. Maybe time for a kickoff in one more play. If they can just hang on for 2 more plays after this extra point, they're going to win this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Running to daylight from inside
Good
his
tackle.
25.
Woo, good tackle, because he's going to be gone.
Down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. To the air on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped
Yes,
it.
sir.
That
Good
deep
win,
ball was
boys. Good
right on the
fucking
money.
win.
You just have to make that catch. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at 1 loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on